I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
2025, officers in Florida responded to a parking lot to meet with a man who reported his ex had been making false allegations against him during a complicated child custody dispute. Earlier that day, his ex had called 911, alleging that he had exposed himself to their infant child during a FaceTime call. However, she didn't realize he was recording the entire FaceTime conversation, and that footage told a drastically different story than the one she reported to dispatch. Here's what the officers did next.
The timing on her being outside, not outside and stuff. He said to me, "Daddy, I didn't want to see mommy's privates like that." So I think I need to press more. That picture that she took was in front of him.
That's disgusting. Okay.
Quite the intro. Welcome to In Plain Sight, I guess. Welcome. Sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to scar your senses like that right off the rip. Wow. Okay. We're going to encounter an interesting story. One of instant justice, which is good, but also a story of what crazy stuff. All right. That's best. I mean, you already have the intro. That's in your head right now. So let's get the rest of it. At least you got a rounded picture. Sorry.
How are you doing today?
How better it is.
Okay. What's going on?
So, it's been an ongoing battle. I mean, it's very easy to tell you what happened today.
Yes, ma'am.
So today, my ex has been saying, I've stopped calling him because literally every single time I do, he uses that as an opportunity to undermine my parenting, calling the cops every day, CPS every day, like the second case, and everyone's like, we don't know what's going on. And so anyway, so this morning I call him, I see something,
You're good. Take your time.
Because I kind of know some things. No, this is funny to me. That's all. I just, it's funny.
I see him because the thing is, we're on the FaceTime. He wants to FaceTime my son, and I guess he's used to us calling later because I usually sleep late, but I have whatever. So I got up a little bit earlier, and so we called, and so I guess I caught him off guard. And then he has the phone, and I'm like, "What's going on?" I said, "Where's the baby? Where's the diaper?" And so he drops the phone, and I just see him fainted, and then I obviously hung up the phone, and I pulled myself together, and I called back.
Okay.
And then his sister's in the background, whom, by the way, he's in a weird incestual relationship with, which that is why we're no longer together. And so now that's why he's living there with her.
Oh, that's weird.
There's a whole lot of accusation just getting flung out there. He's incestuous with his sister. Dang, woman. Okay. Well, that's wow. All right, then. Hey, man, this is going to be one of those. All right.
Weird.
All right.
And so I should have known, and honestly, that's why because I did this, but he kidnapped her from the pediatrician's office. I called the cops. He couldn't do anything.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that. So I let it go, and then it's more.
Whoa. Nope. No, but we backing that. No, we backing that shit up. That one was wild. We are backing that. I have to hear that one more time because I'm confused. I'm sorry I had to pause it, and I really apologize. But I think we both need to hear what she just said one more time. Just bear with me. We got to hear that one more time.
I pulled myself together, and I called back.
Okay.
And then his sister's in the background, whom, by the way, he's in a weird incestual relationship with, which that is why we're no longer together. And so now that's why he's living there with her.
Oh, that's weird.
And so I should have known, and honestly, that's why because I did this, but he kidnapped her from the pediatrician's office. I called the cops. He couldn't do anything.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that. So I let it go, and then.
So he kidnapped her. You could have called the cops, but you let it go? The man kidnapped your kid and you just... He kidnaps the kid and you understand that he's... This world will never surprise me anymore. After this, I will never be shocked again. Nope. I say that now until they do something even great, but that one takes the cake. Okay.
And this morning when he gets back on the phone, she's videotaping, and I'm wearing a strapless bra. I'm holding my son, and he's trying to say that I'm doing something inappropriate with my son because our power's out. So he was sleeping without a shirt, and we're on the phone with him. And so now he's got his sister in the background recording, trying to get me doing something. And this is literally what I deal with. It's like he does something and then calls the cops and tries to say it was me. For a second example, we were just at that Walmart there because I was trying to do the right thing and buy my daughter a stroller because he doesn't have any money. He's on disability. So I meet him there and I tell him, look, hey, I'm going to get this covered up. It says, obviously, I don't want that on me. I was never that, and I never will be, obviously. So he, I guess, gets offended. I'm not sure why, because like I said, I kick you out. I don't know, you're your sister. So he throws a bottle of formula at me and then calls the police and says that I banged my daughter's head.
Oh, we saw that report. We're not worried about that. We're just worried about what happened today.
So that's what happened today.
So was he laying in bed with her naked? While y'all on FaceTime and stuff like that? Did you see anything like to show he was naked? Or
I saw his. That's all I saw. And I freaked. I lost it. I started bawling. I called the cops. That's it.
Okay.
I tried to call him back, like I said, to try and get. And then he comes out. I said, I'm trying to say, okay, maybe it was a misunderstanding. But then I see his sister in the background taping me on the phone, and he's saying, why were you in the bed with your son without your shirt on? What were you doing with your son?
Was he unclothed at that point?
No, he was dressed. He was fully dressed as if nothing happened. This is what I deal with because it's like smoke and mirrors. He tries to make everybody think that I'm this monster, as you've seen with the Walmart, but that is not the case.
Okay, can you do me a favor real quick? Can you raise your right hand for me? Can you state your name for me?
Melissa.
I'm sorry?
Melissa.
And your date of birth? And do you swear everything you told me is the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir. So help me God.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Miss Melissa, I want...
Before he continues, you said God gonna help you. Okay, so help you God. Okay, cool.
I want to let you know we did go out there and check on the child. Okay, is there anything that you want to go ahead and come clean about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we went out there and talked to him the whole time the conversation was on. The whole time the FaceTime was recorded.
This was before he...
Hang on. I'm talking, okay? It was recorded the whole time. And we saw from the whole time of him holding your daughter, you... Dude,
please don't arrest me, please.
Stop. Come here.
Okay, so I want to make sure I get this right. You were on the verge of tears when this start telling your story, man. It's a sob story. You know, the ex-husband is sleeping with his sister, and man, you know, he exposed himself to the child and the children's, and he's such a horrible person. All the thing he tell me he do first, y'all. No, officer, he doing it, sir. Until he needs to arrest him. Officer says, ma'am, we was there. We saw the whole film, and it was all recorded. What? Yeah, it was all repeated. No. Calm down. So help your God, right? God say, go ahead and take her. Go ahead. I can't help this one. Go ahead. I can't help this one. In fact, I will help this one, but I'll help her in a whole different way. Take her away, Sam. Do it.
Do not do this. Let's go.
Please, no, please.
Please what?
Stop. Your son is in the car.
Please don't do this.
Stop. Enough is enough.
I don't understand these people, bro.
No, enough. Turn around and face the car now.
Why do you show up somewhere with your whole all you got is like a swimsuit with your bra on? It might be hot, but it is never a t-shirt. A sports bra. But just your bra. Okay.
Turn around and face my lawyer. Turn around and face the car. Turn around and face the vehicle. I have had enough.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and search her. Hey, buddy. You okay? Hi. What's up? She's fine, okay? I have a question for you. How are you doing today? Okay. Just go ahead and face forward for me for a little bit, okay?
Stop.
Sorry.
I had my left. I had nothing else to do. Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
You know what you could do? You could have. Here's what you could have done. You could have done the truth. You could have done that, but you didn't do that, did you? No. You went and did something else. Now all of a sudden you don't know what you could have done. Scooby Dooby Doo. Hey, man, look. Sometimes you need to learn the hard way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Face the vehicle and stop. Enough. Wait.
Oh, lovely. Do you have a medical marijuana card? Go get a bag real quick so that they don't fly away.
Oh, fly away.
Hey, can you go ahead and head this way to grab your son, please? Okay. We're in the Walgreens parking lot on the far side, almost near like Paradise Boulevard on that side. Thank you.
I had no choice.
You had no choice.
Everybody has a choice. Yeah, go ahead and put that in.
I did the wrong thing.
She'll get charged for that
fault.
too.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I know I'm getting arrested. I need a lawyer.
Okay.
Can I please have a lawyer? Can I please have a lawyer? I need a lawyer. Lawyer, please. Please, can I have a lawyer?
Go ahead and slide in there.
Lawyer.
That's fine.
Lawyer. Hey, we did a video the other day. And it was this guy that got caught up in an airport. He didn't speak English too well. At least that's what he said. This brother knew all kinds of things of what was due to him for the court. But he couldn't figure out what ID was. Kind of like this lady doesn't know what the truth is. It's kind of wild. Lawyer. I need that lawyer, man. I agree with you.
So I'm just going to cover my bases real quick and we'll go from there, okay? Before we ask you any question, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these rights I've explained to you? And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us? Yes, ma'am.
I won't say nothing.
Yeah, just go ahead and check on the kid. Dad's on his way. Just stay 10-12 until Dad gets there.
Are you okay? Can you unlock the car for me, please? It's okay. Listen, mommy's gonna come with us, okay? But we got daddy on the way, okay? It's okay. She's gonna take a ride with us for today, okay? Do you have anything with you? Yeah.
These are kind of stupid stuff parents do sometimes to their kids. You out here trying to get your ex-husband and put in prison. That's the only thing I could think of. And you have your child with you, knowing full well you lying. You got no issue with you lying, and you willing to have your son see you being arrested. That's how stupid of a decision she just made. But she says she cares about her kid. That's some wild stuff.
Because she made some bad decisions, buddy.
What did you do?
It's okay. I'm gonna let Daddy come and talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, let Daddy
Daddy's gonna
tell
come
her.
get you in just a
That's
minute,
good.
okay?
Let Daddy tell
Are
her.
you hurt or anything?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
my heart.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. See, that's the kind of shit I can't stand, man. Are you hurt? Yeah, my heart. God.
Mommy, give me the best light.
You're okay.
So right now, I'll let you know what's going on, okay? Right now, you are going to be under arrest for false reports to a law enforcement officer. You're going to be under arrest for resisting without, and you're also going to be on arrest for the drug paraphernalia we found on you due to not having a medical marijuana card. Do you have any questions for me right now, ma'am? And do you understand everything that's going on? Okay, thank you.
Wait, man, I can't say that.
So I'm obviously going to let you know what's going on, okay? Swore into her statement and stuff like that. Then we called her out on her not being honest with us. At that point, she tried taking off from us, so we had to go hands on.
She what?
She tried running from us.
Oh,
So we had to get her and stuff. He was in the car, turned around as it was happening. Obviously, we had to do what we did, so that was going on, okay? Are you good taking him and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for us?
I have nothing but thanks.
Okay.
As disgusting as that might even sound,
Do we have any stickers or anything?
I can get him on the right track now.
Okay.
Oh man, buddy.
You want a sticker, buddy?
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna see if we have any stickers or anything for you. Okay, give me a high five.
Hold on.
Well, you can tell at least he has a good relationship with Daddy because he's happy to go with him. So that's good news that he's not like antagonistic towards Pops. But considering the circumstances, I'm sure the emotional aspect of this is having a toll on him. But why would you do this to your kid, lady? Why? Forget that you hate your ex-husband that much that you want to foist that hate on your children. That's a lot of hate.
I know it's gonna be crazy, but things are gonna go back to normal.
Okay. And so as far for you, if you need to, whatever you need to do on your end as far as the kids with the custody agreement, just get with your lawyer and see what the next steps are for you.
Yeah, I don't even have a lawyer, but I have mediation on Monday.
Okay. Hello. Hey, how are you? Yeah.
So much.
Hang on real quick and I'll let you know. Do you have any other questions for us?
No, sir.
All right, you're good to go.
Thank
and
you.
We'll give you a call if we need anything. Have a great day. Yes, ma'am. I know my 10-12 asked for a next in rotation, but can you also, for the female, confirm if or deny if she has a 35 card, please?
I don't. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't.
I'm sorry?
You can save their time. I don't have them.
I still have to double check because if, let's just say something did happen and you did have it and you just didn't know about it, then I'd be charging you for something that's not there, okay?
Understood.
So I'm just covering my bases.
Understand. I know you're just doing your job.
Please.
I know you're just doing your job.
Okay.
I know that.
I don't know what's going on with y'all,
sir.
and I'm not saying you're a bad person.
I understand that, sir. I know.
Simple.
I accept the consequences of my actions. For sure, I do. I know you're just doing your job. I get it.
Well, you ain't got a choice, even if you accept it or not. You ain't got a choice at this point. It'd be wise to accept it, which is good. That's wisdom. Day late, dollar short. A couple of cans short of a soup kitchen. But I mean, you're doing what you got to do. That's good, I guess.
And honestly, I was just trying to do my job, but I went about it the wrong way. And I guess this is how I just have to deal with the consequences. It is what it is.
I agree.
So I always give everybody the fair chance to tell me the honest story.
And that's my bad. I lied under oath, and that I should not have done that. I was just telling my son about integrity, and I'm a hypocrite.
Big time.
So I'm sorry.
We got to do what's best for our kids and stuff like that, but sometimes it's showing them the right way to do things and not the wrong way, okay? Because now, unfortunately, your son had to see you be taken into custody, and we were trying to do stuff a different way until you started trying to take off from us, okay? So.
No, I get it.
But
I get it. I should. Now it's all clear to me. I should not have.
But I called the deputy that was wanting to meet with you. I already called him and talked to him and let him know what was going on. Okay? So you don't have to worry about them at all. They were coming basically to check on due to the situation. Okay?
I've never been arrested before. Kind of cool.
Huh? Okay, she mental. She is mental. She got problems. She got problems. Okay. She got problems. She got mad problems. She gone. She mental. She's mental, bro. She's mental. I've never been arrested before. This is kind of cool. Huh? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Nah. I didn't hear that. I'm gonna ignore that one.
This is a bad way to get arrested, girl.
You know, I'd rather it be for this than something like he's trying to accuse me of a
What
job.
do you mean? Yeah, but you know you just caught a felony, right? No, not going to prison. Obviously, you're innocent until proven guilty, but that's what you're being charged with, a felony for making a false report to a law enforcement officer.
What about the false reports that he makes?
I thought you learned your lesson. Lord, help me, Lord, help me. I thought you just said you learned your lesson. This was I thought we was getting somewhere. I was wrong, people. I was dead wrong. I was wronger than wrong. I'm man enough to say I was wrong. I should have seen this coming though. I should have.
Yeah, phone's coming with us.
Sir, what about the false reports that he makes? He just gets away with it?
As of right now, he hasn't made any false reports, at least for my investigation.
So what about the Walmart incident where he
So that's the thing, though. I didn't work that Walmart situation. I'm not that officer, okay?
Because he has been doing nothing but make false reports.
As far as today, I can't speak for other officers, but as far as today, I use the evidence I have, okay?
Right, no, I understand that, yeah, for sure.
Can I?
So I guess the thing is like I said, not that it makes it right, but I was just like, he's making false reports against me day after day.
So I can't, like I told you, you already waived your rights and stuff like that. If you want to talk to me, whatever. But what I'm going to tell you and stuff like that is, I'm not the other officers. At the end of the day, I can't tell you.
No, I get it. You weren't there.
How they do their investigations, I can't do that. The only officer I know who's investigating is me and my trainee. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want you to know, like, from a personal person to person, I'm just a mother with her hands tied, with just trying to get my baby back. And he accused me of something, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it right back to you because that's what you do to me.
That's smart. Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that logic right there. So in trying to do good by my kid, I'm gonna lie. You're not gonna go above and beyond and say I'm gonna tell the truth. No. You say, you're lying, I'm gonna lie too. That's the best way I can operate. Yeah. I'm gonna accuse you of pedophilia. That's the best thing I could do.
That's the truth. And that's the truth.
That's the truth, huh?
Now, do you have any more marijuanas on you that's in your purse or anything?
No, sir.
Okay.
You don't have a choice. I get
It's
it.
chill out there. Are you hot right now? I can turn on the
A little
AC.
bit if you could, yeah,
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna keep the windows down, but I'll blast the
fine.
AC back there to
Thank
help
you.
you out.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I say every time, cops have always helped me in every situation. I know you're just doing your job.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that. And then truthfully, I just got fired from my job for doing my job and defending myself.
I bet.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. And then as you saw, release of the dad, okay? And once you get out, you just got to coordinate and figure that stuff out, okay?
I guess he got his wish. He's been dying to get me arrested for I don't even know how long. So.
He's been dying to get you arrested.
The funny thing is, it's my own fault.
I'm glad you figured that out.
It's whatever.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Smart.
Maybe he'll calm down now that he's finally got what he wanted.
Maybe, but I think you're failing to see the bigger picture here. I think I think the big picture is missing from you. The big picture is you did this to you. It wouldn't have been here. He would have never gotten what he wanted if you didn't do it. Okay.
Maybe he'll just let it go. I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? Oh, these things are not comfortable.
Yeah, as soon as we get to looking.
No worries. I know they're not supposed to be, but this is an experience.
Is it now?
Did he hit the sister? Sorry. I bite my tongue off.
Is okay. I've never done weed necessarily, so I don't know, and so I'm confused. Okay, maybe y'all can help me out with this. Do people go through a kind of schizo kind of thing when they either are on withdrawals or on it? Is it a natural thing? Or, is it supposed to give you sort of this mental issue, or is it something else? That am I missing something? I must be missing something. Man, look, this is some crazy stuff, bro.
That's so gross. My heart's broken, so I don't think straight.
Is it broken because y'all separating?
No, that's the best thing. My heart broken because I had my baby daughter. He did the same thing with my son.
You just, you know.
It sounds like you might be the common denominator, my dear. I don't think it's. I'm thinking it might not be him now at this point. I'm thinking it might be you.
Left me homeless. I came back, got a job. I'm an accountant. Like, it's crazy.
So you just feel like your life is crumbling.
I just feel like I said I get fired.
Yeah.
For defending myself in writing.
Yeah.
And they fire me. When I report them to HR, I get fired. So I'm like, enough is enough. And so I said, I'm going to do what I have to do.
Preach it, sister.
Because obviously my daughter's more important than my job. So it's like, if I can stand up to them, I'm going to stand up to him. And like I said, I made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Like you said, thank you. You always have a choice. Unfortunately, I made the wrong one.
Yeah.
How the judgment.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a bad person. Just obviously you made a bad choice, you know? Everybody does that at some point or another.
I'm just trying to be a mom and do my job. And
Sure. Yeah.
I felt cornered.
Yeah.
It was wrong.
Totally.
Was there anything
Oh God. Y'all might wonder why I'm laughing. I'll tell you why I'm laughing. I'll be frank about why I'm laughing. Because I have no sympathy for folk that would willingly lie like she just did on a man that did nothing. Listen to the kind of lie that she pulled off on this dude, okay? She told cops that this man indecently exposed himself to his child. That's no small thing. That's a big thing. Then you said, I'm sorry, don't arrest me, I lied. Now you're in the back of the cop car. First you went through the motions of it's so fun to be arrested. This is different. Woo! Now crying again. Let's see how many personalities show up. Let's see. We found 3 so far. The adamant one that I'm right. The don't arrest me, scaredy cat one, and the comic. Okay, let's see what else. Now, this is 4th. This one is the overly emotionally sad one. Okay.
Did you have a fire? We saw a firearm paper in your purse. Do you have a firearm in the car?
No, I'm buying it.
You're buying it now in the process?
I mean, it has a holding period. I can't even pick it up until Monday.
Okay.
Which is funny. I just, knowing everything that's going on, I don't even know how to shoot it. I was going to get lessons. Like, this is how I feel backed into the point where I felt like I needed to buy a gun. Like, what the hell is going on?
Why is she making it so difficult for me, man? Like, okay, look, listen. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute, please. One minute. You can obviously tell that ain't real crying. All right, y'all know that, right? That's not real crying. Okay, it's kind of the same crying she did on the outside of the car where she's saying, "Don't arrest me." Oh, good Lord, these people, man! I tell you, I'm still waiting. I'm still gonna look for the answers about whether or not that the bud does this to you.
Not how I imagined. This is crazy. My son wants to be a police officer.
Does he?
She went back to. Now she's back again. Now she's back. I'm in sobbing tears and can't help control. I'm gonna die too. My son wants to be a police officer. Hi, I'm a mother. My ex-husband is a sicko. Don't arrest me. I understand. My son wants to be. This is fine. It's so cool. I mean, good Lord. I'm with the dude. I see why you left, man. I can see why you done with it. If this is what you had to go through, brother, you saw it, and you're like, I'm out. I'm out. All 15 of them can stick with each other. I don't want any of them.
He got a little sticker from us.
So he has a hat, a Yankees hat, so I put Mario Hatches on it, but then he got a sticker the other day from like a barbecue. Because like we've been in so much contact with the police, he has this collection now. This is his third one. On the bottom of his hat, he has like, you know how they put like on the hats, there's like those holographic stickers, so there's a gold star. Yeah. So I put them underneath his brim. So, but yeah, that is how much contact we have had with the police. He has a collection of stars.
Oh.
Oh man. But again, it's my fault for walking into his trap. So lesson learned.
His trap. You walked into his. That man is good. If this was his trap, he is a. They need to hire him. If they ever want to set up a criminal again, hire that man. For real. Like top criminals in the world, hire him. He was so good. He was able to get his ex-wife to call the cops and lie on herself about him to get herself arrested. That man good. Damn, he good. Like he really, really good. Wowie kazowie. All right, man. Hey, look.
I feel like Lady Gaga in that music video for Telephone and Beyonce. You ever see that? Best of all time. But you guys took my hat. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I think they could officially make a horror movie at this point now. It, Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers might be they could make a part 15 now. Just use all the other personalities as a precursor videos.
All right, I'm gonna make lemonade. They tell me.
Lemonade.
Just like the cops called on me when I was dancing at Wawa, pumping my gas. Offended somebody, and the cops were like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought my ex. I'm like, "Jesus Christ!" And they're like, "Yeah, someone called the cops." I was like, "They're like," and I'm telling them what's going on. They're like, "You're not under arrest. It's fine. You know, it's not all bad." So apparently, you can't even dance to Lady Gaga. You could actually get arrested. Oh no! I said, "Are you going to arrest me?" They're like, "No, we're not here to arrest you." That's just what I assume because this man has been drilling into my head for years that I'm going to jail.
So continue to work with us, and we'll work with you. Okay. Like I told you, your charges for today is going to be the false reports to a law enforcement officer, obviously the drug paraphernalia you had on you, okay, and then resisting without violence due to running away from us, okay. Because at that point, we had already identified ourselves as officers to you. We were in our uniforms and everything.
I get it. I get it. I've like I said, I've never been in this situation, so I didn't know what was going. So I'm sorry.
I got you.
I get it. You're doing your job.
Paper stuff came off, but
Oh, you're all right. Thank you. All right. We're going to look this over real quick with you and just make sure we're good. And then from there, just swear you in, make sure everything's all good. Okay.
I tried to stay on track. Yeah, so at least I know she's going to be at court on Monday.
Well, I don't know. I would hope so.
It'd be a video, but
Well, I don't know. She might get out. There's a possibility on that fact. If she can pay her bond and stuff, she can get out. But we were talking about it earlier. We can't tell you what to do, but given this situation and everything, I mean, even the time or some kind of emergency order or something for the kids, because I hate to see him go through that. It's all right. It's all right.
That's what she didn't show up for.
Yeah.
I put in an emergency order to have my daughter.
Oh yeah, you explained that to us.
I had a custody agreement on him, which she's clearly breaking.
Yeah.
But my daughter, there was no custody agreement, so that's why I put the emergency order in. And then she didn't show up to that court case last month, but I'm a kidnapper. You could have showed up last month and we could have passed out and had custody of her kids. Like, you didn't need to lose your mind.
Yeah. So we got this now. So we appreciate you meeting back with us. We're going to turn that in.
I feel like
so
I'm finally going to get somewhere.
we can do what we need to do to, get her the help she needs, but also make sure that she's not getting her hands on a firearm just due to this ongoing situations with you, all the fact she made threats with you a couple days ago. Then yesterday goes and puts a payment on the gun and stuff. And how, obviously with her mental health and stuff, it's just not safe for her to have a firearm right now. So that's where our concern was after the fact of it, okay?
All right.
But all right, you all have a great day.
Thank you.
You threaten. You go buy a gun. Hey, do what you're doing, I guess, huh? Baby girl, man. This is cool.
The suspect was charged with false reporting child abuse, abandonment or neglect, possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis, and resisting an officer without violence. The suspect was issued a $3,500 bond, which she later posted. In court, she pleaded no contest to all charges. The court sentenced the suspect to 2 years of probation and ordered her to pay a total of $786 in fines and court costs.
I often wonder about people like this individual, who are still left to walk among us, and also have responsibilities over children, which they clearly are not capable of having that responsibility. And the courts will sometimes give them back to those people while there's a parent who is fully capable not having it. That is wow. And she in the back of the cop car, because it's cool, went through 15 different versions of herself. But she liked Lady Gaga. We made that abundantly clear. She likes Gaga. My word. Every day you see, hear, see, smells, taste something new. This one was one for the. This is one for the books. This is one for the books. But if y'all have a different take on it, y'all might be on her side. I don't know. Y'all might say she has to do what she's got to do, and he's a bad guy. No, you might have that take. I'd like to hear you. If you don't mind, please put it in the comment section. We'll have a discussion, and I guess it'll be a good one. But we'll see, and we'll catch you on the next video we do.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge in plain sight.